Okay, hello. Today is Monday, which is book update and shout out day. Woo! And today's number 2 of book update and shout out. If you don't know what book update and shout out is, this is what happens. I first give an update on what I've been reading and stuff like that, and also a little bit about my life, maybe. And then I do a shout out to a book that's been on my mind lately, and this can be a read book, an unread book, a book I'm reading, anything. Then I give a shout out to a booktuber. Yeah, so let's begin. I have been very busy with my reading, so I'm really happy to tell you my progress. Past week I finished some kind of fairy tale. I've also read Graceling by Kristin, Cashore, which is also the shout out book of the week. Woo! And then I've also read Is Everyone Hanging Out With Me and Other Concerns by Mindy Kaling. And I've also started Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I'm like 150 pages in or something like that. So that is my book update, a little update with me. It's finals week, so after this week I can read all I want and it'll be summer, and I'm so excited for that. Yeah. Okay, anyway, to the book shout out. As I said before, my book shout out this week is to Graceling by Kristin, Cashore, and I've wanted to read this book since it came out in like 2008. I wanted to read it since then. Never got around to it until now. So I got it for Christmas and I was like, I'm gonna read this. And it's been kind of intimidating because of the size and stuff. But I looked at it and the font is so large and it was super easy to read. It was kind of weird for me because it's like third person perspective, and that was a little weird. And then I'm not used to like medieval-ish type of books. I don't really read those. I read more modern or future stuff, so that was different. If you don't know what this book is about, it's about this girl named Katza, and she has a grace, and basically what a grace is, it's a talent. But if you're a graceling, you are like a prodigy, and you're really good at anything. Like there's cooking, there's sewing, there's like really silly ones like that, but hers is she's able to like kill people. She's a very good fighter, and she's very good at like archery and throwing knives and stuff. And so that's her grace. And then she's this king's niece, and she typically does his bidding. Like if he wants somebody killed or tortured, she'll go do it. And then she kind of like hates it so much, she builds her own little council, and they go and help people. And then while she's out on a run, she runs into another graceling who's also a fighter, and his name is Poe, Prince Poe, and they become friends, and she helps him, and she helps rescue his grandfather, and then they just kind of go off on this quest together to learn like why his grandfather got kidnapped and stuff like that. And it is so good. Like, it took me a little bit to get into, but oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. I read it in like, actually it was 3 days, but still, like I actually bookmarked my favorite part of it, which I never do in books. Like I'm not like, oh, I really like this, I'm gonna mark it out. No, it was very good. I've heard mixed things about it, but oh, I just love it. I love the characters in it. Like Prince Poe, I want him to be my best friend. Like he's so cool. And then Prince Raffin, I don't know how to say his name, but he's so cool too. And I just love the characters in it. Katza's kind of different. I'll say that right now. She's kind of like really grumpy and not exactly the nicest person, but can you blame her? But it's so good. Highly recommend it. It is awesome. And I don't really know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read the sequel and the prequel, but yeah, it's super good. And that's my book shout out for this week because it has just blown me away, and it's one of my favorite books now. Honestly, it is. It's so good. Now it is time for the booktuber shout out, and my booktuber shout out this week is JoelBooks. His birthday is in literally 1 week from today. 1 week. I'm not a creeper. He just posted it all over Twitter. I'm going to put his links in the description, so go subscribe to him if you are. I don't know why you wouldn't be, and it's like a birthday present to him, your subscription. Yeah. His videos are really cool, and he's really nice and funny. Yeah, and yeah. Anyway, that is it for this Monday book update and shout out. Woo! Okay, come back next week for more stuff like this, and subscribe for more stuff like this. Yeah. I'm saying yeah a lot today. that is all for today. Bye! Okay, we're gonna start over with that. Okay, that's not right either. I don't know, I'm awkward.